Namaste, everyone. So, as usual, we begin with 3 Oms, but before that, let's bring the group consciousness in by thinking of everyone who is over here within you. And you should have received a Thanksgiving message from Avni and others who sent it out. So, this was the one that was sent out. So, we wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving and thank you for helping your own health by your daily attendance here, and share it with everyone else around you too. So let's begin with 3 Oms. Let's take a deep breath in. Our usual disclaimer: when you attend this session, you do so with the understanding you're responsible for your own well-being. Life in Yoga and I and our volunteers like Avni and others don't take responsibility for the outcome of your participation here. So, with that as the understanding, please exercise caution in whatever you do. And the rule of yoga is there can be no strain whatsoever in whatever you do. With that as the guidance, we'll begin with our chakra vibrations. Bring your awareness to the perineum, and as you squeeze at the perineum, pressing on the little finger with the thumb, we do LUM. Take a deep breath in. Bring the awareness an inch or so above the perineum, and this is behind the pubic area. As we draw in there, we do VUM, pressing on the ring finger with the thumb. VUM! Release the fingers and continue. Vam. Bring the awareness behind the navel. As you draw in at the navel, we do Ram, pressing on the middle finger with the thumb. Ram. Release the fingers, continue. Bring the awareness to the middle of the chest, in between the breasts, and here we do Yam, pressing on the index finger with the thumb. Yum. Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum. Bring the awareness to the throat, and here we do hum, thumbs up, loose fist. Hum. Release the hand. Continue. Bring the awareness to the middle of the head, and there we do chum, thumbs up, loose fist. Chum. Chum. Release the hand. Continue. Last time. Top of the middle of the head, we do Om, thumbs up, loose fist. Release the hand. Continue. Last time. Now we go on to the Ujjayi Pranayama, the happy face breathing. So those of you who know it, please proceed. So those of you who feel tightness in your hands, you can extend out your hands, lift up the palms perpendicular to the forearm and stretch out the fingers as you do it. And as you know that we do it as a restricted breathing at the throat, but you can add the visualization if you like. You can visualize your awareness rise along the front of the body, just below the sternum, the lower part of the sternum. You visualize it rise as you inhale, and as you exhale, visualize it come down the middle of the body along the Sushumna Nadi. So that people found to be little more helpful, and do whichever way in which you feel better. And again, the goal of the Ujjayi Pranayama is to balance the energy flow that is governed by the brain to ensure that we fulfill the purpose of our living. So please continue. As we continue the Ujjayi Pranayam, you can make it into shoulder rotations. Continue. Last shoulder rotation. Now we bring the hands to the chest and we continue the Ujjayi. Last inhalation And last exhalation in this motion, and we continue the Ujjayi. Make a fist, bend at the wrist and bring it into the chest, chin slightly down, and continue the Ujjayi. Inhale, lift up the chin slightly, extend out the hands all the way back, and as you exhale again, make the fist, bend at the wrist, chin down, and bring it into the chest, and continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Elbows in line with the shoulders, fists below the chin, and we continue the Ujjayi. Inhale, go around the wrist, open out the palms, and exhale, make the fist and bring it in again, and continue. Last exhalation, and now we go reverse. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now, I have just a quick announcement. Tomorrow, of course, we will have our regular session, but tomorrow I'll do something slightly different. For the first 20 minutes or so, I will talk about heart health and how there are some simple things that we can do in order to, even if you're feeling uncomfortable, how to get over any heart related situation relatively quickly, even if you have to wait for medical attention or whatever, how to deal with it, and how long term heart health can be maintained. So we will have about 15 to 20 minutes of that conversation, and then we will go on to our practice tomorrow. Being a special day, Thanksgiving, most of you will have family around, so this may be a 20-minute conversation that you can enjoy with your family. So let's continue.
Excuse me, can we get recording for tomorrow?
Everything is recorded and is on YouTube even now.
No, conversation is recording too, right?
Everything.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. So now let's continue, and we can go on to interlocking the hands and bring it behind the head. Take a deep breath in, pull back the elbows, expand the chest, and as you exhale, twist to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale, twist the other way, inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back. Now get hold of the elbows behind the head. And as you exhale, pull on one elbow, inhale, come back. Exhale, pull on the other elbow, inhale, come back. And continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back. Now bring the hands behind the back, get hold of the elbows. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, twist to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale, twist the other way, inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back. Get hold of your hips behind the back. And as you inhale, push on one hand and make a backward arch. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, push on the other hand and exhale, come forward. And continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now we will do the twist of the spine. So those of you who want to do it gently, you can have your hands behind your back below the lowermost rib, and others can do it freely if you are not worried about overstretching. Take a deep breath in to the right, sound ah as you exhale. To the other side. To the back. Chin to the chest. Second round. To the left. To the back. Chin to the chest. Now, third round. To the right. To the left. To the back. Chin to the chest. Last round to the right. To the left. To the back. Chin to the chest. Now we cross one leg over the opposite thigh, get hold of the knee. And as we exhale, we squeeze at the perineum and vocally say lam as we draw the knee to the opposite shoulder and turn the head the other way. Take a deep breath in. Lam. Lam. Last time. Excuse me. Let's cross over the other leg. Last time. Now we can focus on the top of the head, and we can do ah or om 3 times, whichever makes you feel better. Observe how you feel the alignment from the bottom of the feet to the top of the head as you do that after doing the spinal alignment. Take a deep breath in. Now we will stand up and continue, but I do want to make one note. In the last few days, we have been doing exercises where we bring the hands onto the floor and we put the pressure on the hands and rock back and forth. That is particularly good because within our exercise, we are only stretching and we are not necessarily getting pressure-based exercise that are good for the bones. So this is something we'll keep as a regular practice. And I just want to make sure everybody understands how to do it when you're doing it, so that I'll do the demonstration first. So here it is, you can see. So the key is, if the hands don't reach the floor, stretch out farther so that you can come down onto the floor. So if you come down onto the floor, you'll be able to rock. Inhale forward, exhale, push. Inhale and push. So this way you can have the weight bearing exercises in the hands and legs. So keeping that in mind, because visually it may be difficult to see when we are doing this. So now let's stand up, and those of you who don't have good balance, you can remain seated and keep the feet shoulder width or little wider apart. A little wider gives you better balance, and also when you bend forward, you can reach the floor more easily. And bring your hands behind your back, get hold of your elbows. Take a deep breath in, lift up the chin, pull back the shoulders, and observe the stretch of the spine. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Take another deep breath in, shift the weight to the left leg, and make the backward arch slightly tilted to the left. Take another deep breath in and shift the weight to the right leg and make the backward arch slightly tilted to the right. Take another deep breath in, and as you inhale, stretch further back. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly come up. Keep the chin up and shoulder pulled back, and with each exhalation, lean forward from the hips. As you exhale, come lower and lower. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring the hands down towards the floor. If you need to lean forward to bring the hands on the floor, you can do that. Just to bring the hands on the floor, you can bend the knees, but then don't bend it out once you have the hands on the floor. And then as you inhale, come forward, feel the weight on the hands. Exhale, feel the weight on the legs as you push back. Continue. Last exhalation. Draw your hands in and bring it to your ankles. Get hold of your ankles. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you can pull yourself down as much as you can. Keep the chin up. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, drop the head, and with the next inhalation, slowly come up. And you can get hold of your hips. And those of you who are seated, if you would like to hold something for support, and we can go through the hip bar rotation. Inhale, half a circle. Exhale, complete the circle. Last inhalation, last exhalation. Let's go reverse. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now we can be seated and we will do the alternate nostril breathing. Begin inhalation from the left nostril. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right and exhale through the left. After we do a minimum of 6 breaths, then we will go on to the spinal mantra. So once you exhale to the left nostril, you can stop and we'll go on to the spinal mantra. We do the 7 mantras from the feet and ankle to the knees to the lowermost part of the spine, which is in between the buttocks and the back, and then the lumbar spine, the thoracic spine, the cervical spine in the neck, and then in the back of the head, in the very top, called the Shikha point. The mantra for the feet and neck are the same, that is Aim. Now let us begin from the feet and ankle with mantra Aim, moving to knees where we vibrate Shim, and move on to the base of the spine where we do Jim. Aim, Shim, 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 Jim. Now we move from the base of the spine to the lumbar region, then to the thoracic or the back region of the spine with Jim, Jaim, Haim. So let's go. Jim, Jaim, Haim. 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 Now we move from the thoracic spine to the spine and the neck to the back of the head with Haim, Aim, Om. Let's go. Haim, Aim, Om. 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 Now we do all the 7 mantras in sequence, starting from the feet and ankle. Aim, Shim, Jim, Jaim, Haim, Aim, Om. 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 I'm Shim Jim Jam Ham I'm O. 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 Now we can go on to our 3 rounds of Bhastrika Pranayam. So let's get ready. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Ujjayi Kumbhaka followed by Brahmari. Let's get ready for the second round of Bhastrika. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3, exit, 4, exit, 5, exit, 6, exit, 7, exit, 8, exit, 9, exit, 10, exit, 11, exit, 12, exit, 13, exit, 14, exit, 15, exit, 16, exit, 17, exit, 18, exit, 19, exit, 20, exit. Ujjayi Kumbhaka followed by Bhramari. We can get on to the last round of Bhastrika. Let's get ready. Exit. Inhale. Exit. 2. Exit. 3. Exit. 4. Exit. 5. Exit. 6. Exit. 7. Exit. 8. Exit. 9. Exit. 10. Exit. 11. Exit. 12. Exit. 13. Exit. 14. Exit. 15. Exit. 16. Exit. 17. exit. 8, exit. 9, exit. 20, exit. Ujjayi Kumbhaka followed by Bhramari. Now we can get ready for meditation. There are a couple of ways in which you can prepare yourself. Already the breathing has brought calmness in the system. Now if you can feel your vitality within, you should feel it in the belly area. Mentally lift up the vitality above the head. Or you can mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. I let go of everything, I let go of everything, I let go of everything. Feel the awareness rise above. Feel the body becoming lighter. And if you have a preferred method of meditation, you can do that. Otherwise, visualize a rising vibration from the lower part of the sternum, lifting up and going out of the top of the head. And that vibration feels like 3 syllables. Aim Em Om, Aim Em Om, Aim Em Om. I'll have Om playing in the background, but if you don't like it, you can turn off your volume and just be in meditation. Mentally affirm to yourself, I'm not this body, I'm not this mind, I'm the eternal spirit. And mentally request the eternal spirit to guide you to fulfill the purpose for which this body has been born and what the body should be doing. Visualize a flow from far above, from the spirit coming into you, and become aware of the senses in the body from the top of the head all the way down to the bottom of the feet. The senses given to us to fulfill the purpose for which we have been born into this body. And whenever you're ready to open your eyes, you can raise the palm of your hands and look straight into the palm of your hands when you open your eyes. With that, we end the session today. We will see you all tomorrow. Namaste.
Happy Thanksgiving.